Alrighty guys, welcome back. Today we have more of a... I don't know how to say this one. This includes two different artists, and it's a video that you actually came across while doing some other research.
By
right?
accident.
Yeah. During some of your other research, right?
Yeah, we were, well, actually, I was going through the song list of...
The request form.
The request form, thank you. I'll get the terminology for that sooner or later. But the request form, by the way, thank you very much for everybody who...
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
For everybody who's using it. And there were some requests for Billy Joel. So, as I'm going down through these Billy Joel videos, and this one looks interesting. Whatever. And I'm going down through there doing some digging, and I came across this video, and it's almost more of
a documentary.
It's almost kind of a documentary, but it's short. Okay. Has two fine folks in it. This is entitled "The Last Play at Shea." Billy Joel and Paul McCartney. And bottom line of it, what was cool about this that I thought was fascinating was that the Beatles' first concert was at Shea Stadium
in the U.S. Their first concert.
U.S. concert was at Shea Stadium in, what was it, 1964?
Something like that.
Okay. And the cool thing about this is that it's kind of bringing Paul McCartney
full circle. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they started in the U.S. when he was with the Beatles.
At the beginning of his career.
Right, and now he's back again.
Now he's come around with all the accomplishments and everything, and he's much older and wiser and all that kind of good stuff. As is
Sir Paul McCartney.
Right.
Yeah.
As is Billy Joel.
Right.
Bottom line, okay, the story. Here's Billy Joel doing his concert at Shea Stadium. Here's Paul McCartney in his jet, or in a jet, commercial airliner, flying from London to New York. Okay, and that's that's basically the beginning of it, and we'll let Billy and Paul explain the rest of it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Listen up. It's cool. It's fun.
All right. Let's get started, guys.
Yeah. Sorry.
In music, there's a lot of magic in what we do. There's a lot of mystery. There's stuff you can't just explain.
There's the plane.
I'm on my way to Shea Stadium, and I get a phone call on my cell phone. It's Paul McCartney.
I was on the plane heading there, and I said, I'd love to do this thing, but I can't even get to JFK until 11.
It's just logistically impossible for him to get off a plane, go through customs, immigration, get his luggage, drive all the way across the island to get it by the end of the show.
I don't think there's any way I can do it. Do you?
Well, somebody put in a call who knew some flight controllers. They cleared airspace for his plane to be able to get in earlier.
They cleared airspace.
10:30, someone comes on the headsets and says the Eagle has landed.
Got off the airplane faster than anyone's ever got off a plane before. They just whisked me through. It was like, don't worry about that. You're coming with me. It was like, oh, I'm with the state. I'm with the thing. It was like customs. Just go through.
It's Paul McCartney. Let him in. There was a police escort set up to meet him.
It was like, doo-doo-doo-doo-woo. It's like the best ride ever. I said, I want to travel like this all the time. From the minute we left the airport, I think I made it in 11 minutes to Shea.
Waiting for him behind the makeshift stage, out of the spotlight, was a man whom he had met in this very spot once before.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, good to see you.
I drove you the first time you were here.
I heard. Was it you?
I re-met the guy who drove us out there on that night.
At their first concert.
So it was so cool.
We're in New York.
Yeah.
When McCartney showed up, that just tore the house down.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sir Paul McCartney. But you were just 17, you know what I mean. Every way you look is way beyond the bay. Throughout, could I dance with another? Woo!
I'm a fan, so here's Paul McCartney playing with my band at our show. I'm looking at the band, and everybody's got this big shit-eating grin. Like, this is so cool. You believe this? And I'm just gonna sing harmony and just take this in.
So that was really the thing coming full circle.
He just got off a plane from London.
The fact that that happened, when it happened, how it happened, there's an element of spirituality to it. It was almost karmic.
Okay.
That was it. That was it. And I'm sure that it goes on because it's only part of the documentary.
Right.
But isn't that cool? To me, that is really cool. This guy flies however many hours.
Probably at least 9 hours
from
at least.
from London to New York, gets off the plane. Adrenaline must be pumping at this point. You're either super tired after a flight like that, or you are, or
you're super pumped to get off the plane,
or you're super pumped, right?
Yeah.
And for him to come out and do one song,
That was it.
that was it. Okay, I'm good. That was pretty cool. I liked the early Beatles stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Meeting the driver of the car from the original concert. That I thought was neat.
I got a question for you. If you had to choose between seeing Billy Joel in concert or Paul McCartney in concert, which would you choose?
Now?
Yes.
I'd pony up the money and go to both of them. I really would. Billy Joel has always been a favorite of mine, and Paul has always been my favorite Beatle. So, I would hope that they were playing on the same stage.
But if they weren't, if you had to choose between one,
I couldn't. I don't know that I could.
You couldn't?
I don't know. Are they playing on the same night, or are they playing one this year and one next year? Or...
How about I put it this way? If you only had to choose between one or the other before you die, If you only had to choose between one or the other.
I'd probably go see McCartney.
Okay. There's the answer that I was looking for.
I guess I would probably go see him. And I'll tell you, the one thing, I mean, if you hear him now, okay, you know how people, when they talk, and then they go out on stage and they sing and they sound completely different?
Yeah.
Okay. You have, I mean, when you listen to Paul in interviews right now, and I mean, his voice sounds like he is his age.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's just...
But then he starts singing, he sounds 30 years younger.
Going, oh my gosh, he sounds like a grandpa here, which he is.
Yeah.
But on the flip
then he starts singing and he sounds like he's
and it's
20, 30 years younger.
Crap.
Yeah. Sounds like he's in his 20s again.
So, well, I wouldn't go that far.
He's in 30s again.
But you could probably shave off, 15 or 20 years off his age. And I mean, he still sounds good.
I mean, like, even during that concert, I'm not sure when that was or when the concert in the documentary was, but when I saw him talking, he sounded...
back in 11.
Right,
so,
that video was uploaded in 11,
okay,
but I don't
so
know
it's
when.
probably before that.
But
it was obviously before that. So.
But when I was hearing him talking, he sounds older. He sounds, But
you get
but then I got him on stage, and then when you see him from the front angle with his mic and his guitar, he looks like he did back in the original clip, which I liked.
Yeah.
Which I liked. I liked how they brought, especially. Well, it was only like a split-second thing, but when they brought the original clip out,
I like with the guitar,
right? But they had a clip with him singing too. They had a clip with him singing, and then just like split second, and then it was back to him here. But then they had the guitar at the end that everybody knows. But he reminded me so much of, I could see it in just how he presented himself, how he sang on the mic, how he was holding the guitar. I could see it, in the original clip. I could see, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah. I understand perfectly what you're saying. What you're trying to say, you're saying it well.
What I'm trying to say.
Yeah. It was just, to me, it was a flashback, to not just from growing up, but
you remember the
from high
Beatles
school.
and the Aunt Sullivan.
I do. And unfortunately, I actually do. And, but then I also knew him when, after the Beatles had broken up, when he was out with his own band, because he had some hits like right when I was graduating high school. So, and then he just continued, to do, to pump out, music with different artists and all different kinds of stuff.
Collaborations
And all kinds of stuff. It's just really cool. Piece of, I don't know if it's trivia or not, because I just happened to catch it watching it this time.
Go for it.
Okay. If you noticed, he was singing. Billy Joel was in the back. Billy Joel was at the piano.
Yeah.
And he was like looking at the audience and going like he's really here.
Yeah.
He's really doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw this blonde woman. They flashed to this real pretty blonde woman standing there. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and take a look. If any of you guys identify her, let me know. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's Billy Joel's wife. I believe that's Christy Brinkley. I don't know for sure because obviously she has aged over the years, okay? But I think that's Christy Brinkley, who was a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model and all this other kind of stuff. And he married her, and I don't know that where the arrow is pointing right there. That could be that might be his daughter, but I think that's his wife. I actually think that's Christy Brinkley. Especially if he's looking at the audience and going like,
it makes sense.
And then they flip to her, and she's
that
right
makes
there.
sense.
Other than that, because we could ramble. I could.
You could ramble about McCartney for the next hour.
But the other thing that I was going to say is just to let everybody know that there's a little Easter egg on this video.
And you're going to have to find it. We're not going to tell you. You're going to have to find it.
There's a little Easter egg on this video that
Could
into
some future videos.
into another video. Yes. So,
But you have to find it.
if you find it, if you find the tie, let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
All
So
right.
anyway, all right.
You good?
I'm real good now.
All right, on to the announcements.
Yep.
Hit it, guys.
Now it's time for the announcements.
All right, make sure to check out the Google request form down in the description below. That's where we got the ideas for Billy Joel.
Yep.
And where we're continuing to get ideas for videos. We are looking at every single one of your all's suggestions, so thank you all so much for putting your suggestions, requests, whatever you want to call them, down in that forms link. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that forms link is down there. It'll say if you have any request forms, put it, submit them here. That's basically so we can go to an organized place where we just have them listed, and we can just go and look at suggestions or artists, or something like, oh, I didn't think about him, stuff like that. And it's an easy place for you to go to just get all your people down, and everyone who you want to suggest, and you make sure, and it's a guarantee that we will see your comment, or see your suggestion, because a lot of people suggest stuff, and then either we can't get back to them, or they get buried underneath other comments or something like that.
Buried.
This is an organized way so that we can get all of your comments at least seen by us.
Yeah.
So make sure to check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Also, make sure to check out Coffee for a Scheme later up in the corner. That is Courtney and Mai's channel. We have a lot of vlogs and challenges going out over there, and maybe a prank or two. Who knows? But I didn't say that. But make sure you check that out. Subscribe over there. Give us the support over there that you typically would over here with us. Make sure you go ahead and check us out over there as well. Pretty cool stuff. Also, make sure to check out the Teespring link down in the description below. Teespring, where you can get your hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, phone cases, mugs, tote bags, stickers, whole bunch of great stuff.
All cool stuff.
Make sure you check that out down below and get yourself something cool, or something cool for a family member, loved one, whatever it may be. Check that stuff out down below. Also, make sure to check out the Patreon link down below. If you don't know what Patreon is the membership that we have to the channel that you can get to the channel. You put forth a monthly contribution to help us out, and in return, we help you out with the perks and rewards that we give out. That could range anywhere from exclusive behind the scenes to any vlogs that we decide to put up, exclusive reaction videos, Teespring discount codes, or even just something as simple as a description mention or shout out, which we give out just for becoming a Patreon member, and helping us out. And I do get to thank the following patrons who felt pledged to make this video possible and for being awesome and sticking with us through this tough time. That'd be Teresa Anderson, Hot Space, and Petro, Karen Barone, Sandy Thomas, Courtney Truax, Cindy Rice, and Dawn Kula. Thank you all so much for your constant love and support of this channel, even especially during this tough time of social distancing and staying 6 feet apart from each other, which we're obviously not following right now because we wouldn't be able to make these videos for you. Anyway, but during this tough time, so thank you all so much for sticking with us, and we hope that you continue to stick with us even through this tough time. Anyway, on to the last one for today.
Okay.
I'm getting tired. On to the last one for today. Remember, guys, at 1,000 subscribers, we will open up the P.O. Box. If you'd like to send us fan mail, you definitely can. We've had this goal set for around, the last 400 subscribers or so, and we are closing in on the mark. We're, 80-some away at this point?
It's actually been more than that.
More than that.
Yeah,
so
I
we've
think
had
it's
this
been
goal for a long time.
It's been a long
time, and we're finally closing in on it. We are probably at 920, 925, something like that right now, I think.
Right.
So
it's so close.
It's so close, and it's so close for him to get his peanut butter chocolate fudge. You know who you are. Anyway, but I just wanted to thank everybody who has decided to share this time with us and subscribe down below. and just help build this community stronger and bigger than ever before. This time around last year, I had 70 some subscribers maybe, and not even half of those actually watched the stuff that I was putting out at the time.
Right.
So I just want to thank all of you all for really changing our lives and, you know, helping us influence you guys. You guys helped us influence you guys when you think about it, because you all are the building blocks behind all of this. I mean,
all I know is that building this community, you know, has been absolutely tremendous. Again, not just for us, but for you guys too, because when you come into a live stream on, which by the way, every Thursday or Friday, they've been Fridays lately, right? But you come into a live stream and you will see people from all over the world, and as you come in and you say, "Hey guys," and all of a sudden somebody says, "Hey, how's it in Mexico?" And they're from the Czech Republic, you know, and everybody knows each other.
Yeah.
And it's you know, and we've got people who are encouraging people through tough times,
helping people through tough times.
You know, it's been amazing, and that doesn't have anything to do with Paul McCartney and Billy Joel. It's the music. The music is the international language that kind of brings everybody together.
Exactly.
Okay? But once you get together, then it's all about you guys. It's all about the people in the community.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's really what the important part to me is anyway. Sorry for making this long.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I was going on this as well, so
okay,
you're fine.
So go ahead. I'm good.
Anyway, guys, but we do have that goal, and if you'd like to help with that goal, or you just want to stay connected, stay involved, like we were just talking about, you can hit that subscribe button down below and join the community.
Yeah.
And just, this is the motto that we have on Coffee First, Scheme Later, but I'm going to say here, live life together, because in the end, we're all we have.
Right.
Especially during this tough time, like I was saying, of social distancing,
we're all
stay-at-home
experiencing the same
orders and
thing.
stuff like that. We're all in this together,
Yep.
and we all just need to live life together, stop the hatred, and just hone in on something that we all love, which is the music.
Which is the music.
Right. So I encourage you all to subscribe down below. Anyway, y'all set?
I'm good.
Alrighty, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smack that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.